Spring is in the air after a long cold winter, and that means one thing. It's time to throw out the bear baits. Well, we got bears. I'm so pumped. An absolute giant showed up that we call Brutus.
Well, it's April 28th and we're all ready to go for our first sit for bears this year. Beautiful sow. He usually comes in with her. I can't believe that just happened. It's the following afternoon and Dad and Mike are heading out to his bait in hopes to see his target bear.
Did that just happen?
Growing up, living the outdoor lifestyle ever since I could walk, it has instilled a passion within that is greater than any other.
Got a date with a big buck tonight.
Hunting has taught me an appreciation and love for the animals we pursue and the wild places they call home. But above all, when your hard work meets opportunity and the moment of truth presents itself, the period of time when the whole world stops and you're completely engulfed in the moment, there is truly nothing like it.
I just killed the bull of my dreams. Smoked him. This buck is what dreams are made of.
Oh my God.
He's down. Yes! Dropped him in his tracks.
After all these years and the amazing experiences with loved ones, I've never been more thankful to be a hunter. Enjoy the show.
Wow, what a gorgeous mid-April day, and spring is in the air after a long cold winter, and that means one thing. It's time to throw out the bear baits. I'm super excited to finally get our baits out. We're a little late this year. The winter's been holding on and it's been a late spring, so I think it's all gonna be good. We're gonna go to our same location that we set up our bear bait last year, and man, every year it seems like we have a new hiccup and something seems to kind of go wrong, and I'm hoping this year is the year where it just runs smoothly and we have bears coming in. So gonna throw in a few barrels. We're gonna set up 3 barrels because we're only gonna run 1 bait this year. Simplify things and make sure we really do things right. Every year we learn something new. We've been putting flaps on the holes going into the barrels so the ravens don't fly in there and eat all our bait and the bears get it. So we're gonna make a couple of customizations and then head west and throw out the bait. Gotta get in bear bait in shape again. It's nice to get the lungs moving. And this is what we're using this year, magic. Tween Lake Feeds bear bait oats, right out of the soil of Saskatchewan. We're thinking they're gonna love it. Well, our bait site's all ready to rock. I'm pretty confident in it. We have some really great bait there. Now I can smell a lot of scent in the air. Once these bears get out and start moving, I think we'll be good to go. So super excited, middle April, hopefully by May, we'll be sitting up in the tree stands here and watching some black bear action. So I'm super stoked, can't wait. Well, we just made her to Mike's bait location where we came and kind of broke trail last year and set up a bait site with Mike. And they had amazing success here last year. Kaylin got to harvest her first ever black bear here as well. So kind of got high expectations for this year, but we're gonna just set up the bait in the same spot.
Cupcake?
We're on our way. Here's some of the goods, Tween Lake Feed oats. product of Saskatchewan.
With both sites loaded up with quality bait, the stage is set for hopefully some awesome bear hunting action in the coming weeks. Moment of Truth TV is brought to you by Conlin Motorsports. Find your adventure. iHunter app. Know your regs inside and out. Black Widow Deer Lures. #1 whitetail estrus and deer scents. Tacticam. Share your hunt. Sights and Arms. Your firearm specialists. Prime Archery. The most accurate bows on the planet. Dry Shod. Canada's most wearable rubber boot. Huntworth Gear. When concealment matters the most. And by Ramrod's Archery. Premium hunting stabilizers.
Well, we got bears. I'm so pumped. Our first bear showed up only 3 days after we set the bait. Sure enough, an average sized bear came, and the one bear that we really wanted to show up, surprisingly hit it second. An absolute giant. A bear Kayla and I sat for last year that we call Brutus. And he's an absolute gorgeous bear. We haven't really been able to go in and hunt him because the weather's just been haywire. It's been raining and windy, but tomorrow is go time, and we're just letting him get comfortable. He's been coming in, actually. There's a few more bears showing up as we speak, coming in on the reveal, so it could be an exciting sit. I am so excited to head to the tree stand, and hopefully we get to release a victory arrow into a beautiful bear with a good story behind him, and I hope we get to lay our hands on him.
Well, it's April 28th and we're all ready to go for our first sit for bears this year. And personally, I've never harvested a bear in April, only in May. So I'm really hoping we can get it done tonight. I know with these big boars, the first night is usually your best opportunity to get them done because he's been coming in for 3 nights now undisturbed, and hopefully we can catch him off guard and I can break in my brand new prime inline and send a victory vap through his lungs. So let's walk in there now and fingers crossed it all happens tonight. Bear track. Getting settled into the stand and only having a few minutes pass by, there was the first bear of the season coming in. With the first small bear running off abruptly, we could hear jaw clicking coming in hot. Bear number 2 just came in and ran the first one off. Definitely a bit bigger, but that's not Brutus. Sow. Hopefully he's next. He usually comes in with her. With Brutus coming in with this sow in the past and hearing branches snapping off in the distance, anticipation was at an all-time high, hoping to see the next big black object coming in. Having these two bears come in and out all night entertaining us, and Brutus's normal arrival time passing, light faded on our first night in the stand.
Well, we just got back to the truck and what an amazing first night. We had action right off the hop. A bear that we know from last year, Chewy, he came in right away. We barely got in the tree stand. He fed for a bit. And then a new bear for this year, a beautiful sow that we have on trail camera, came in, and that was entertaining. She chased him around all night up trees, really made the night go by somewhat quick. But come 8:30, 8:40, my confidence was high that we might see Brutus, because the last two nights he's been in there broad daylight in those exact minutes. And tonight he just didn't show up. It's either we're really unlucky or these big boars are just so smart. I think we had a good wind, but he probably circled downwind, got our wind, or heard us go in there. Unless they're coming in on a hot sow, it can be very challenging, but we're gonna keep monitoring the trail cameras. We might sit tomorrow night. Not sure yet, gonna have to decide, but overall, it was an amazing first night.
This segment is brought to you by Conlin Motorsports, adventure driven, proudly serving Alberta since 2008.
Well, we're back for day two. I mean, I think conditions are a little better. It's beautiful out right now. We might get the odd storm rolling through, but a lot less windy, and I think that's going to be great for bear movement. We've been getting sent pictures of the same two bears. They've kind of been going into the bait periodically throughout the day. Brutus was a no-show last night, and sure enough, this morning, just before daylight, he fed for an hour and a half right into the first bit of daylight and then left. So ideally, we're hoping he just went maybe a couple hundred yards, bedded up after having a good meal, and he's going to wake up this afternoon looking for another, and he's going to come in and give us an opportunity. So hopefully second time's the charm. We're going to head in there now and hope for a great sit in the stand, and hopefully we get a release an arrow into Brutus.
Settled in. Should be good. Might have been a touch forward, but. I can't believe that just happened. Brutus came in. You know, we're sitting here and it was just a picture perfect night. We had the sow and Chewy running all around, and Dad spotted a black blob coming in from our left. I thought for sure he was going to come in from the downwind side, but no, he came in upwind, and he was circling to get into the bait site, and he just felt something was wrong. These old bears get so smart. He just sensed something was wrong, didn't feel comfortable, turned, and he was walking away, potentially out of our lives forever. So he was 23, 24 yards. I burped him, broke the shot. I thought I tucked it in right behind the shoulder. Hopefully that's a dead bear. I watched him run about 65 yards, slow right down, if not stop. Hopefully he piled over, but oh, what a specimen. What a night. Absolutely amazing. Fingers are crossed for your dad. Oh, man. Getting out in the spring and bear hunting, there's nothing like it. Okay, we gave him a half an hour, so we're just gonna progress forward here and pray he's down. He's a beautiful bear. And he would have been standing right here. Threaded the needle right here through these trees. You can see where his big claw print excelled forward. Holy smokes. First patch of snow is covered in blood. Oh, here's my arrow. Just absolutely dripping in light colored blood. And that's plenty of penetration to get him. That Victory Vap crushed him. Look at that. Look at this log. Look at the blood spray. He's got to be toast. And another spray on the log. I see black. He's down right where I seen him drop. Wasn't sure if he dropped or just slowed down or what, but he's down right there. Let's go check out this brute. Oh my gosh. What an amazing sight, and the remainder of the winter snow. Holy smokes, Dad. He is big. I'm gonna put my hands on him here. Look at the noggin on him. That is what you call a beautiful Alberta black bear. Perfect coat on him and a big old pumpkin head. Thanks, big guy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I am so overjoyed right now. There's a lot of emotions running through me. Dad and I have worked so hard running baits the last 4 years, and it just seems like anything that could go wrong had went wrong, and that luck just changed today. It was just that surreal night how it all played out. I couldn't be any more proud of this bear. This bear means a lot to me, and I'm definitely going to be putting him on the wall. Thanks, Dad, for coming along these last years, putting in all the work. So awesome when a plan comes together. Thanks for coming along, guys. I hope you enjoyed this hunt. It's just the beginning of bear season. I finally got an April bear, and we got more bear action coming. So hopefully we can get some more bears down on the ground, but what a way to kick it off.
Moment of Truth TV is brought to you by Revolution Armory, Canada's best custom shotguns. G5 Outdoors, designed to hunt. Burris Optics, find what matters. Reveal Cellular Cameras, always on the hunt. Victory Archery, the carbon arrow experts. Kent Cartridge, quality matters and performance counts. RV City, generations of family fun. And by Tween Lake Feed Solutions, quality wildlife feed.
Okay, just hopped in my truck, heading to Mike's place. We had set up his bait on Monday, and it is now Friday, April 30th, and he has a really nice color phase hitting his bait. Could be a good couple of days for Moment of Truth. Mitch got bruinus last night. I'm gonna head to Mike's. We're gonna hop in his truck, gonna head up north. I think we'll have a pretty good chance at seeing this bear, so stay tuned. good shot. I'm shaking.
Did that just happen?
Yeah.
I couldn't see him behind the tree.
He took his sweet time. He did a good job, Mike.
That's the ticket. From there, with one of those. Perfect. I couldn't be happier. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous bear. Yes.
Good job, Mike. I'm proud of you.
Moment of Truth TV.
I gotta stop shaking.
Look at my legs. G5 Mega Meat all the way through. There he is. There he is.
Wow, look at the beautiful colors.
His head is enormous. What a gorgeous, gorgeous bear. Well, what can you say? 2022 is off to a rock and roll start for this cowboy, and Mitch got his last night. Thanks to Mitch and Rogers helping me. I got this guy tonight. He rolled in early yesterday morning, kind of got me giddy all day, and lo and behold, he comes out. Super cautious, but sometimes hunger gets the better. And this guy turned and gave me a great shot at 20 yards. Victory arrow loaded up in the inline, passed through. Didn't go 50 yards. I can't thank Mitchell and Roger, and of course the encouragement of family and friends got me started on the right foot for this year.
Congratulations, Mike. Beautiful bear, man.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Burris Optics. Find what matters.